Let's go. Now, I gotta get 2 merchants out to Xerxes and Napoleon. Then, I was going to try to get an independent. Did I already put? No, I think somebody's already getting you. I'm pretty sure that's
You
3-3.
asked me once if I remember
Better
that
see
scene,
power station.
and now I do.
My specific wonder. Now we get 2 naval units every time we train 1. Along with more production and gold in that 1 settlement. Alright, your manufactory is ready, so let's go with the... It's over here, right? Let's go with this one. You should be able to get the laboratory. Let's get that. Let's keep the science coming. Put it over the university. I don't need universities. Well, maybe I do. And let's get some merchants. 2. What keeps destroying this? Is that the flood thing? Buildings are cheaper here in these towns. You need a sawmill and a stone cutter. Okay. Anybody need happiness? Anybody need... There we go. Get some more science out of that. Okay. I love how Lakshmi Bai likes me, and I guarantee that if Himiko starts some shit, she'll jump right in. So, last night I said on Twitch that I was going to start a military campaign. And I did. The way that I did it was I just trained 4 or 5 warriors, got a couple of slingers, and on turn 40 started a war. And it worked. I took Napoleon out quick. And then I started going with against Hamina, and I took her out. I'm gonna take her out pretty quick. I was using Xerxes, the King of Kings. You truly are the King of Kings. And just, he's an absolute powerhouse. Okay, so we're at 916. Is there any place here that I can settle? I already, yeah, okay, we're almost, I could integrate you, but I don't know if I want to do that. And, right, okay, so you're the one that's going to get that. The Xerxes King of Kings version is insane. I may want to go back once I've mastered the combat strategy. I may want to go back and play as him again. It's not impossible to use anybody else, but my immortals who weren't fully upgraded were doing 60 damage or 54 damage or something because of the fact that he gets +3 combat strength on initiating attacks himself from infantry units. Okay, this one will be science and warehouse build. Or food build, whatever the hell it is. It's one of those. You're still trying to act like you're doing something against me, right? You guys have not been upgraded yet? How many do I have? 5, 6, right? 4. That's what I meant. I meant 4. I don't know if I can win culturally. And I'm pretty sure I can win scientifically, so I'm not really coming up with an idea here. I'm trying to conjure up something. I could try to win militarily. You guys all have the right walls? No, you don't. Okay. Is there anywhere else I can settle? Oh, duh, another fucking flood. I like that food, man. No, nothing got destroyed. Was it? No, wait, was it you or was it? It was you. Good. Do I not have enough food buildings? I have to start getting some ports in here. Specifically so that I gotta get another trade route to Harriet Tubman as well, but I need more ports so I can get more resources. Maybe I can win economically, I'll say. Once I get the factories going, I should be in good shape. Okay, let's get you a manufactory. Royal Exchange. Okay. Confucius. No, not Confucius. You, Harriet Tubman. I do not have to pick an ideology. I can just completely ignore that. Let's get one to her. The computer can be violently angry towards you, and they will still accept increased trade. I really wanted more out of this area than just Sheffield, but apparently I can't do that. I'm afraid I cannot allow that. So let me see what's over here. Yeah, these are right. These are Japanese settlements. So she just started settling here recently, just to be a pain in my ass. With a flood here. Ooh, that was like a bad one right there. I can flood every turn now. Never boy, are you gonna play this game with me? I have a front, what do you call it? Oh, a commanding officer that I lost. Where are my troops? Didn't I have got, where are you guys? Gotta find you now. Okay, let's get you. Let's get you the right walls. Yeah, might as well get a sawmill in there too. Get some more gold per turn while we're at it. Culture and science in cities with both a great work and a resource. That works for me. Manufactory. You go to the lovely lady known as Harriet Tubman. Okay, we're getting close to 1,000 gold per turn. Even with the celebration, I'm not there yet. I like, at this point, to be at over 2,000, 1,500, stuff like that. Just so you can buy walls every turn. And everything. You have medieval, right? No, you have defense. Okay. Yeah, I think I put.
War is.
Okay. The last thing we need is. I don't know why I got an artifact there. Go to economic. I want more gold per turn. Oh yeah, look at this shit. That's a good one right there. Production. That would be incredible. We'll do gold from trade income and treasure convoys. I'll take that. Okay, so you are there. Where the hell is this army? I had troops here. Like, yeah, there, you guys, but you guys aren't what I'm talking about. No, because now this asshole's gonna be coming after me. But there were 3 units right here. Where the hell are they? There you are. Get over here. You want to settle down here? I could still settle around here somewhere. Oh, you greedy individuals. You can never say no. You have medieval. Down pretty quick. So I'm not going to deny that this game, like 6 is way too easy, despite it being way too hard. And what I mean is that with 6, you can easily win every fucking game. There are very few times in 6 where you lose. If they keep you around for more than 5 ages, you've pretty much won the game, no matter what level it is. It might be boring as hell. I still haven't played the game fully on Switch 2. What the hell is... Oh, there. But when you got to the final 100 turns or so, a lot of resources you got, Honey Doll. I don't know why you got so many yields. Let's go get Uluru. Wait, what was that? They're revealed all the artifacts of all ages by turn 46, because she's at fucking 1800 fucking culture per turn. What's going on with the legacies? I'm leading in artifacts. Clearly not leading in culture per turn. How many walls do you have? That are of the... None. Oh, no, wait. Nope, none. Okay. Your production sucks. Alright. We have the ability to get... This one is... We have the ability to get rail stations. Right. Yeah, let's try to go from an economic one. Game. I appreciate you letting me do everything, but you gotta get off that. Okay, so laboratory. I should go with the rail station right now. Try to connect these things together and go that route. Bam. You guys need to be upgraded. Yeah, it's on Civ Man, or it's on Switch Man channel. I have not won economically once. I haven't had an economic victory in a while. The cultural one has been my go-to for the past few games or so. We're over 1,000 gold per turn. I can kind of live with that. Himiko being far more dominant than I could possibly dream, that's not something I can live with, especially since she's the only one that doesn't like me. But as I've said, I can avoid combat by just not considering an ideology. We'll take some happiness for the next celebration. We'll take a local festival for more happiness. Okay, and we're going to start producing at the Royal Exchange. We're going to start producing rail stations so we can get factories. Put up that for more gold per turn. This is when the gold per turn starts getting ludicrous. When you start getting these rail stations up. Rail stations and factories. We have a lot of factory resources. We just got to get them in there. And then at that point, it becomes marching the great banker all over the place. Having the influence and the gold per turn. Or influence in gold overall. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to tell me at this stage, the state of the game, how many bits of gold and what have you it's going to cost. Okay. It's going to cost an influence, it's going to cost to get this done. Can I fit? See, I don't like settling for the sake of settling. There's got to be a reason. There's silver here that I can't get to, so I could settle here. And it would be illogical. La porta. I want to get another city. I'm going to keep contemplating this. Somebody has her Marine Corps going nuts. Hasn't been an update. Somebody was talking about the new leader and Iceland, which is the new, I think, modern age. But no one's gotten the update yet. So maybe by Tuesday. If that's the case, here on my gaming channel, I will be streaming this game, just not for the sake of recording. Yeah, they don't like me yet. Go with more happiness. Just not posting the videos until the new character comes in. The new character is going to be the next one I use. Xerxes doesn't like me because I'm not at war with anybody. Miko doesn't like me because she's just being a pain in my ass. I have revenges. If she did try some shit, I could easily go for here. Revenges are battleships. They can shoot up to 3 slots further. I think you can just hang out. That is now 8.
They say that knowledge is
Oh.
power.
Oh, oh. Oh. Okay, so these are all walled up. This needs walls. Meet people. These need the defensive fortifications. No, you're right. Alrighty, what am I up to? 9. Only 6 away. It's possible. Win's a win. Meet people. You know, wouldn't be out of the realm of possible. I have the most artifact. All right. Hold on. What do I want to look at again? Oh, yeah. What's your... You're still aligned with her. What is your problem with me? Oh, we just got ideologies. How come you have that the whole time? Manufacture is now available. Rail stations everywhere. It's over the bath, is it not? Beep beep oh you. I know it's Xerxes' problem with me is I'm too peaceful, but hers just doesn't make any sense. Because you could say previous age, well, before you decided to get involved in a war you had nothing to do with, in the previous age, you and I were friendly. So that makes no sense. You old cunt, that makes no sense. I really should get a settler right here. Between the silver and the oil. Or the coal. That's coal, right? Meet people, you. And by really should, I'm going to do that right now. Meet people, you. Coal does what? No, get those buildings exposed. Thank you. I'm going to go with relationship increases. Because we're going to get golden towns. I got a lot of towns. Manufacturing. I think you... and your 70 production. You should get some defensive fortifications over here. Hey boy, that's a problem. Meet people, you. And I did have conflict, don't get me wrong. Wasn't a long one. She is down to 1 settlement. Lakshmi Bai is going to be out of the game soon. Meet people, you. Where? Is there another independent somewhere? But I haven't won over. Okay, I can get more production out of this. Okay, this is happiness. We'll get a policy slot. Well, I don't have any alliances, so bam. Why can't I settle here? No, I clearly can settle here. And save up the money another turn so I can buy all the buildings and walls and shit that I need. Me, Beepo, you. And I'm getting more science per turn than Xerxes, but that doesn't really matter at this point. I would like to buy my factories and get started, but they're way too expensive. Me, Beepo, they're going to be at least 3,000 going. But the rail stations have to connect. You can't just build a rail station. It has to connect to another rail station. Rail station! If I have 15 settlements.
The men.
I think the ironworks would be in your best bet. Hell yeah. Manchester. Nope, go back. Sorry. Let's get all the necessary buildings. The harbor. And you, Manchester. Uptown. Why at this point? I don't know. I just like it. He's pretty much won that. Okay, never mind. Me people. Oh, God. Well, let's go like this. Friedrich. Let's get some food and let's get some money. Food for the expansionist, money for the economic type. So London is going to have a rail station. Vaipuna has a rail station. Madrid is going to have a rail station. So one of you has to have a factory. And the manufactory, which we already have. Okay, I gotta wait. Why is London's production so far down now? Nope, I was imagining things. I am now at 9. This would be 10. If you start digging first, you got it. Is there a spot here? Obviously there's a one here because somebody decided to settle there. She has a is it a Harlington? I have this naval fleet here. As I said, if she tries to start anything, I'm taking that settlement. Alright, there we go. And then we have factories. Probably get some more units over there. Food buildings. I'll go with gold and science. Okay. You need a sawmill. Pretty much all my towns have fortified defensive fortifications. I mean, it's my cities that I have to watch out for. London, finish your walls, please. Should be able to get a factory now. Alright, 1100 gold per turn's not bad. Do need to get that higher, though. Much higher. I have multiple trade routes with several people. Pretty much everybody but Lakshmi Bai, who only has one settlement. Okay, let me think. So that's a lot of gold that I'm at right now. I want to see if I can get a factory here. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, just to double check. 4,800 gold for a factory. Let's buy a military academy. Just to get that production up even higher. Beep, beep, oh. And now, I'll get a factory and I'll start doing the factory bonuses. Yo, Harriet, can you stop doing that? Can you stop loving me and then kind of liking me, please? Beep, beep, oh. I don't really have any wonders right now. I haven't even looked at them. Typically, I'm going nuts with wonders at this point. Let's get that factory. And I will take that. Who doesn't have a museum? Madrid doesn't have a museum? Museums aren't that expensive. That's like 10 now, isn't it? It's still possible. What happens when you overbuild sometimes and you get an artifact? Makes it possible. Okay, once I get the factory in London, I'll try to wall this place up and then maybe at some point think about the children or think about the wonders. Because there's some really good ones that are still available. Typically. All right. So you have an ironworks. Can you get me a factory, please? I don't want to build over the university. How about we build over the observatory now? Give me your own. Okay, Madrid. Can you get me a museum? Still can't. A little more expensive than I realized. Oh, my antiquarian got another relic, artifact, whatever they're called. I love you, Himiko. Why must you be so nasty with me? I could settle here and get some turtles or something. I don't even think I can. How about we stop doing the flood thing? Oh, yeah, I'll take that. And I'll take that. Alright. I'm gonna buy the museum. We're gonna build the factory. Open the bazaar is fine. And now you have a porta. I wouldn't mind you getting a rail station. Especially if it's going to give me that much. Okay, so now purchasing settlements becomes cheaper. One more here I'm getting to. Where is the purple area? Oh, another wonder. So yeah, that is now 12. Shit. This is not just a possibility. This is a probability right here. Yeah, museums are 24. That's not bad. 3 more. And the World's Fair does not take that long. Here comes the point of the game where I just completely lose track of the influence I'm getting per turn. And I have like 8,000 influence. I have no idea what to do with it. Well, if I'm going with the economic victory, then yeah, I'm going to have to keep that influence. Okay, so Xerxes is democratic. Confucius and my former allies are communist.
The one?
Okay. I don't believe I am going to go with any of that. Let's just go... Which one is this? That's the Taj, right? The gate is where? That is the... Right, that's what I want. Put less food and happiness on specialists. Get me that factory, you fuck! So I don't know, if I go democratic, it's just because... I don't think I'm gonna pick anything. It doesn't make sense to me. Look at Lakshmi Bai, she freaking adores me. If I were to align myself with her, that would make things... She wouldn't do it, though. Yeah, I think I have enough influence. What else do I want to make into a city, though? Let's take a look. Mobilization would be my best bet. Yeah, I'll just keep going with relationships. There we are. That is number 13. Okay, let's see. Which one of you is really, really something? It works for me. Alright, let's do that. Let's get you an ironworks. Acquire a settlement? You mean like take it by force? Probably not my thing. Not in this game, anyway. No. So I started this on the 29th of November. That is... That's not even a week ago. It feels like I started this a long time ago. She will not stop with the angriness. I would like to get another settlement. Where can I get another settlement? Squeezing one on that island doesn't make sense. What's in here? Should probably get myself a scout. Actually, I'm practically out of the game. Anybody want to finish that off? Just wondering. Not saying you need to. One less beautiful woman is not a good thing. Just wondering if you want to do that. Alright. Let me think. I have boats here. Hold on. Where is this other... Stop hanging around doing jack. Over here somewhere. Okay. Beep beep oh. Do I want to buy a museum here? You already have the walls up. No, you don't. Shit. Okay, hold on. I don't really need a museum there right now. I can fill up to 13. But... Okay, so now defensive fortifications, 1,500 gold. Alright, let's get the walls up. Okay, so now London. What will not kill the... Yeah, I don't need anything involving happiness. We've got a lot of cotton I could put in there. Pure happiness I do not need right now, so let's do this. One more. That's 5. So we get 5 tycoon points per turn. At that rate, I only need 100 more turns. I'll get this. Look, the economic victory is not easy. Okay, I'm not saying it is, but let me just double check. At 103 already. Shit. It's a lot of catching up to do. You guys have to finish your factory soon. The cultural victory, as long as you can find, if you find the artifacts first, you can do that in like 60 turns. Science victory, you have to have way too much science and way too much production. I have seen such things, but it's because the PC players cheat. How did Friedrich get to 1,500 gold per turn? Come on, guys, you're not done with these factories yet? Nothing out here? These are ships of the line they probably had since the frickin' antiquity age. Okay. Well, who has the tobacco now? Because if I put that into place as a rail station, it's 6 production. Wall them up. Like that. It's 13. You don't have that much room, though. Only one more. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. We got this. Those are wonders, and the computer never goes for wonders. Never. So I got it again. Could do another cultural victory. I do want to go for an economic one, but all I have to do is get these 2 artifacts from these 2 wonders. I get the 2 artifacts from the 2 wonders, and I just have to build the World's Fair. The problem is they are getting a lot of tycoon points per turn. At this point, I'm getting 7, I think. If I have to, anybody out like Madrid, I'll just buy a port or something. Okay, stop with the floods, please. That did destroy something, you fuck. Take a farmer's market. Leave my fishing quays alone, will you? Okay, hold on. Your factory is done. You don't have a port. Let's get you one. Okay, defensive fortifications everywhere. Did you get your royal exchange and what have you? Okay, so your rail station is available. You could also get a factory, and you have a port, so might as well get the factory. Now that, oh shit, look at all that. Okay, you have, okay, so why don't we put just teeth. There we go. So as it stands now, right, 17. He's at 163. Put more culture on the unique order. That's what I say. I haven't upgraded you guys. Or you. I have the money for it. Don't see why I'm not doing it.
The face of a city.
Okay, so I know I have surplus influence. Don't worry about it. I'm on top of this. Oh, I forgot to do it again. I have to upgrade my units. Alright, so I was at 17. This would now be 2 turns ago. Let's see where I am. It's going to be a cultural victory, if anything. If I win, it'll be cultural. Which I don't really want to keep doing, but it's just how that works. You. Upgrade. Yeah. You. Upgrade. Yeah. Okay, so what wonders are available, by the way? Just Doi Sotop, which I absolutely adore. Yeah, fine, let's do that. That's 14. Do I have room? I have room for it, right? No. I gotta buy that museum after all. Meep beep oh you. Tain't nothing. The capital is popping 140 production per turn. What that means is the World's Fair would take about 8-9 turns there. Alright, so I'll round out the exciting conclusion tomorrow. Till then. Oh, wait, before I do that, I don't want to leave yet. You. Museum. Now we're ready. Okay, so let me say, yep, that's 14. 14 or 13, that's... Right, that's 14. Okay, so this next one coming will be the end of the game. I could probably play it through now. I don't want to right now. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll win this in like 20 minutes. And then as I said, I'm going to keep streaming, just not putting it up on Civ on Switchman channel until we get the new character. Till then.